We all know finding an affordable place to live here in Nashville is hard.
Yeah, been there, done that. Amazon says they're giving back by committing millions of dollars to new housing units across our area and other cities. But one local organization claims the funds are not as generous as you may think.
News 4's Caresse Jackman spoke with the organization Nashville Natives and Amazon to get some answers here, Caresse.
Absolutely, and they want people to know about this report. Now, Stand-Up Nashville just released this report saying Amazon's Nashville Housing Fund is made up mostly of loans and very few grants. Not only that, the organization claims the fund could only increase inequality, possibly making the affordable housing crisis worse. Look up apartments or homes, and you'll find prices in Nashville that are through the roof.
Every day, people I know move further and further away from the city.
Just ask Nashville native Rondriquez White.
Nashville is a place that I always knew I would live, no matter what. And I'm seeing slowly but surely that dream fade away for so many people in my generation.
Nashville natives are getting left behind, you feel?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tech giant Amazon promises to help with this problem. In an interview with News 4 this summer, Amazon pledged to spend $75 million to develop 800 affordable housing units along the WeGo public transit corridor to help moderate to low-income Nashvillians have access to employment, schools, healthcare, and education. But a new report by Stand-Up Nashville questions Amazon's promise.
I think the warning signs are there that if they continue down this road, it might not actually help with affordable housing, but might, increase displacement and gentrification.
Michael Callahan-Kapoor with Stand-Up Nashville says to date, Amazon has financed housing where just 14% of the units will be affordable to Nashvillians, earning $42,000 or less annually. The report also says a large portion of these funds are in the form of loans.
Well, so far the loans, they haven't given out any loans. They've announced that they were going to be giving $75 million in low-interest loans to private developers along the WeGo corridors. That won't have an impact on taxpayers per se, but if other public entities take loans, that public, those will require tax dollars to pay back.
Personally, I think the best.
Councilmember Sean Parker is the chair of the Affordable Housing Committee. He says he doesn't see Amazon's fund impacting taxpayers directly.
I think it would fall on the developer. The person who takes the loan out would be the one paying that interest. So I don't see how that would fall on the city.
As for how Parker feels big companies should give back, just contribute to the city.
I would just ask that, pay into the general fund, pay your taxes like everybody else in Nashville, and if you have budget priorities, lobby for those priorities at budget season, like everyone else does.
I'm just trying to see if I can get a response tied to that report. Amazon never gave us a response to the actual report, but they told us in a statement in part, we continuously assess where we can make the biggest impact in the communities we call home.
It took me a while to accept that we're changing. I accept it now, right? I'm embracing it, but we all have to be a part of it. And we're all not a part of it, then it's no longer going to be Nashville.
And another thing the report highlighted were concerns that people of color are a disproportionate risk of displacement under Amazon's financing structure. It's worth mentioning, too, Nashville natives we spoke with aren't against high-tech jobs coming in. They like the growth. They just don't want people to be left behind with all of this change.
Well, Caresse, we saw you talk to Nashville natives.
Yeah.
You talked to city council members. What about the mayor? What is he saying?
Yeah, so we did reach out to Mayor John Cooper. He wasn't available to speak on camera, but his office told us that they know affordable housing is a very complex issue that requires a variety of different approaches, and that's why they say that the mayor made it a huge part of his budget plan. We'll have both the mayor and Amazon's full statements on our website, WSMV.com.
Caresse Jackman tonight, thank you.